We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Don't forget, Thunder fans, we still have tickets up for grabs for future games. So stop by the ticket booth or visit us online to get your ticket. And don't forget to check out the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than the pictures of your favorite mascots, mobile devices, and the Thunder Girls. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Thunder along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Hornets come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. A bit forward, it's Miller and Bridges. All out there with MP, and it's Williams at the 5. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Taking a look at the Hornets, taking care of business, Greg, in these NBA Finals. A win here tonight would almost guarantee them the title.
Yeah, I mean, they held home court in the first 2 games, but in this one, they'll face a hostile crowd and a team with its back up against the wall. They're going to have to match that intensity if they're going to take complete control and go up 3-0.
It is going to be some scene here tonight.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to shake Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
MP's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's ball. Outside Williams. The 3 from MP. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Ball against Williams. Outside, Dort. The 3, 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Miller. Back to MP. Takes a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 12 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Williams gets to Wallace. Here's Dort. And again, unable to change momentum here. Charlotte's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. MP is number 1. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder, number 9, Alex Caruso.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Ball, the pass to MP. Dort against Miller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Thunder was outstanding. He finished with 59 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And it's Miller in the corner. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there. Miller's got his second bucket.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. There's Williams with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass the ball. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Miller. Shots good by Williams.
Jalen Williams lethal from deep, folks. You can't allow him to get comfortable.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They are clearly on a special postseason run. One that you can certainly call historic at this point, as they've won now all 14 of their games coming into this Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I mean, they've swept 3 teams to get to the finals and are now just 2 wins away from completing a perfect postseason and hoisting the Larry O'Brien. You know, Kevin, a full 16-game sweep of the playoffs sounds kind of sweet, doesn't it? Do you call that a Sweet 16? I don't think it's ever been done.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte leading by 14. On the wing, man. Defended by Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good. both good from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Holmgren with it. This one for three. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. Trey Mann is out there with MP. And it's Okogie in at the three. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Joe. Misses the three. Hornets leading by 19. MP outside. And another three for Charlotte.
MP is cooking right now. And folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
On the wing, man. Defended by Caruso. Bridges inside. Working on Holmgren. Just 4 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Mann. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Wiggins with it. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. Joe in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Joe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You've got to let it fly on the catch, Isaiah Joe. Yes, sir.
Bridges passes to MP. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. 20 points for MP. Thunder trailing by 20. Now, Joe. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. For Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Jason Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. The Hornets also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Bridges. Miller comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's ball in for Trey Mann. And so it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Charlotte Hornets.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series. Winning the first 2 games of the finals, one more win tonight, and they'd practically taste the championship.
Going up 3 games to none, they'd be able to smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and smell it.
Big fella, you said smell it twice, so the sense you're missing was touch.
Careful, Kenny. He might have to touch you up. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Thunder trailing by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge with an update on Mark Williams. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Hornets, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Williams finds ball. Inside. Out to Miller. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got 9.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
MP outside. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
At the elbow, it's MP. Dort against Miller. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Okogie comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And here is Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hornets leading by 18. Bridges finds MP. Here's Okogie. Here's Mann over Wallace. Again, the Hornets score.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot goes in. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Okogie, the pass to Williams, to the paint. Here's Okogie. Now Williams, defended by Holmgren. And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Alex Caruso checked in for Payson Wallace. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Man passes to Okogie. Driving the lane. Banked in off the glass. Okogie's got his first basket of the night.
Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's Man. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And here is Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Well, Chet Holmgren has all the physical gifts you need. He's got size and he's got skill. But what I love is the competitive toughness, the want to compete every night.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. Charlotte also making some changes. Martin comes in for Bridges, and it's Green in for Josh Okogie. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 21. Man passes to Williams. Back to Man. Martin with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Man gets the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Green. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. From outside the arc. No good that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hornets ahead, running away with it. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Hornets leading by 22, and on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. They've got Grant Williams. Trey Mann is out there with MP. Then it's Miller, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by MP.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Williams with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Williams finds MP. That's tipped, and he gets it back. And the Thunder pushing it up now. It's tipped. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And the first one drops.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And both free throws good for MP. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Williams scanning the floor. Hornets with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Count that one.
That's big-time leaping ability right there. Bridges can beat any defender once he's that close.
Here's Williams. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. The 11-footer. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Caruso kicks to Williams. The 10-footer finds the target. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball, the pass to MP. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Williams, that one wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Ball dishes to MP. Pass to Bridges. Williams sets a screen for Bridges. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kept alive. Shots good by Williams.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got 37.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Miller, the pass to MP. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this is going to put them on the brink of a sweep and a championship. Just one more win, and that trophy will be theirs.
And I think they'll get it in Game 4. They are on an unbelievable roll right now, and I just don't see anything slowing this group down. If the momentum was going to change in this series, I think it was going to have to happen tonight. Instead, they put the hammer down and already have one hand on the trophy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Bridges kicks to Miller. Out to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Williams with another miss. Now MP. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
At the end of the game,
You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Great win tonight, MP. Win tonight, and you will never pay for a meal in this town again.